I've spent $200 on AliExpress buying all the most randomest car accessories that you could find on that website so that you don't have to. Yes, I've probably gotten scammed with a few of them. Yeah, this is a scam. But it's also that you can make sure that you don't make the same mistake. Or who knows, maybe we did get something actually good. But let's dive in together. Here is everything that's arrived. And when I say that's arrived, that's because there's about 3 or 4 items that still have not turned up yet, even though it said that they would. That's the first problem when it comes to buying things off these kind of online marketplaces from China. Sometimes the shipping isn't so good, but if you're willing to wait and you don't mind waiting to find out if it's gonna arrive at all, then by all means, give it a go. But first, let's jump into everything that I've gotten, open it all up, and show you what we're working with. I'm just gonna start grabbing some bags because everything was shipped individually for some reason. Oh, I also, believe it or not, found on the website that there was some counterfeit merch on there. So I've purchased that as well. What's this? Oh, these I'm excited about. This is kind of like Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, you should definitely head to Sammit.net right now and grab one of our Christmas sweaters. They are absolutely amazing, and I think if you place your order this week, we still might be able to get it to you on time with FedEx. Let's keep opening all the bags. There's so much packaging. To be fair, when I order something from Amazon, it'll come in this huge box full of like bubble wrap and plastic, and there's like one small item like this in it. This is also something I'm excited about. That's definitely a scam. And then this one, last bag to open, the rest is boxes. Oh, this I'm stoked about because I didn't actually order this. It was supposed to come with something entirely different. So this one is interesting. By the way, huge thank you to everyone that joined the live stream when we went through and picked all of these items to purchase. It was a lot of fun, and if you want to be a part of the community, head on over to the subreddit and post some weird, wacky stuff that you find online, and I might just buy it and do one of these videos. This box is something I'm excited about, and it's probably going to end up being something for a future video. You can probably guess where this is going. I don't actually know if this is a good product or if it works. I might have to ask a particular streamer if this is something he would recommend, but I have no experience with these. This is not something I think anyone should use on their dog, but it's a dog training collar. And how it works is you push a button here and a certain level of strength, and it's supposed to shock you. I'm a little scared to test this right now, but let's just see if it works. Oh, it has like an alarm so you can find where the dog's at. It has a vibration setting. Okay, the vibration settings freaked me out, and then it has the shock feature. I'm sorry, it's at level 1 right now. I don't really want to try it, but we gotta do it for the video, don't we? I'm gonna hold this in my hand, I'm gonna push the button and hope I don't break it, throw it across the room. I really don't want to do this. This. Can you do it for me? I'm too scared to do it. It's gonna hurt. I don't know what the strength, it's set to level 1. Oh, you can have up to 3 channels for 3 dogs. That's terrible. Okay. Ah, that really hurt. Okay. Ow, look at the marks you put in my hand. Oh, that really hurt. Oh my gosh. Okay, it works. Why are you laughing, Daiki? That really hurts. Hey, Daiki, you want to try this? There's a flashlight. Whee. Oh wait, is this the strength? Bro, that was level 1 and it goes all the way up. The strength for the shock goes all the way up to 100. That was level 1 and it goes all the way to 100? What? Okay, I'm gonna try 50 right now. I'm just gonna keep my hand on here. This is gonna hurt. Oh! Ow! Oh! Okay, it would Daiki Yabai. There's no way this can be on my neck and me drive. Like with that strength, it has to be like 1 or something. That's bad. Bro, that is absolutely no.
Is this good for dogs?
They make this for dogs, yeah. It's not good. You should never, like this does not belong on dogs. I'm sorry, that's like animal cruelty. But gosh, if that's level 50, 100, that hurts. Oh my God, my hand's still tingling. Okay, so we know that this works. I'm gonna end up using this for another video at some point, but we're definitely not using it past 50, because if that's 50, that really hurts. This is gonna be fun for future content. I'm sure you guys know where that's going. Does it work? It works, and it's not car related, but it will be car related for the future videos. I'd recommend you buy this for a prank for your friends rather than, you know, what it's intended for, because no dog deserves that. That really hurt. Okay, moving on. I bought these two things. These have to be scams, and we're gonna dive into it in a little bit, but these are like OBD eco ports. And it says here, plug in and drive economy chip tuning box, 15% fuel save. It says it takes about 200 kilometers of driving before it will adjust itself to match your car perfectly for fuel saving. We're gonna investigate this later, but I don't think I need to tell you that this is most likely a scam. And that also moves into this next item. Look at this box that's falling apart. As seen on TV, just plug in and save. This one is 20% on gas. Save 20% on gas. And it just falls out the bottom and it plugs into your cigarette lighter.
What?
So apparently, like, all you have to do is plug this into your cigarette lighter and you save 20% on gas. I really think this is a scam. Anyways, it's called Fuel Shark, by the way, apparently. And, oh, look, it has some data on the back here. It says Toyota Yaris without the Fuel Shark, I guess it's MPGs, is 17.5. With it is 19.3. And then it has a couple other things listed here. But it mainly just says that it's a breakthrough patent pending invention in fuel conservation. Fuel Shark will increase your car's mileage just by plugging it into the cigarette lighter socket. We know this is a scam. There's absolutely no way that a device that just plugs into your cigarette lighter port will do anything to the ECU on your car. It's just gonna be getting 12 volts. There's probably just an LED in here that flashes or glows. That's it. There's no way that this will do anything. But I got it because I wanted just at the chance, you know what I mean? Just at the chance that maybe it could work. It's kind of interesting. What does the paperwork say? The English is pretty good on here. Save on gas by 10 to 30%. Hang on, this says 10 to 30%, but the box says 20%. Oh, I love this. It says here, you can now join over 500,000 satisfied customers and experience a significant savings on your car's gas bill. Simply plug the Neo socket. I thought this was called the Fuel Shark. It's called a Neo socket now. Neo socket into the car's cigarette lighter and instantly begin saving money. In addition, you'll experience more horsepower, better acceleration, and longer battery life.
Oh.
And cleaner emissions. That's a lot of claims for just plugging
Cleaner emissions?
Yeah.
Oh.
No matter what the price of gas is, getting great gas mileage will help you in today's economy. Every dollar counts. Okay, so here we have 2 spark plugs. This is weird because I didn't order spark plugs. I ordered 2 spark plug testers. And 2 spark plugs came instead.
What's that?
I don't know, I've never seen this brand of spark plug before. It says the quality guaranteed, 1 piece, and the brand is Spark Plug. That's the brand, Spark Plug.
Is it real?
I don't know, it's...
I mean, yeah, it's healthy.
What is this? What does that go into? It's so small. This was supposed to be a spark plug test. I'm not even joking, guys, it's written here. Oh no, it was a spark plug. Oh, but it says spark plug tester, universal dual hole spark plug tester. I'm so confused because the title said spark plug tester, but then, dude, this is not even like, this looks like M10 1.25. Very weird size. I have no idea what that would go into. It's very small, very fine pitch. Let me get you a normal spark plug.
Hey.
Here we have a normal spark plug. This is for like 1Js, SRs, RBs, and that kind of stuff. Look at the size comparison in the thread and everything. So I have no idea what this is for, what this goes into. I'm sure it goes into something. It looks very trippy. It has like 3 separate prongs, but that coating just looks like paint. It literally looks like paint. I don't think that's like real. What's bizarre to me is why does the title say automotive spark plug tester? Universal dual hole spark plug tester. That is the smallest spark plug ever, and this looks painted. Like that doesn't even look, like that coating looks like it'll come off right away. This looks junk. Honestly, I don't know what that goes into, but it's interesting. I have it now. The K-vans are even longer and thicker than that. That's crazy. K-car, like K-car engines. I have no idea what that's for. It's a HBF YGC, if that means anything. I don't see any other part number on here except HBF YGC, whatever that is. That's what these spark plugs are for. Let us know, and when you order a Christmas sweater, I'll put it in the order for you so you can get it. That was a total of $2.20 for those two spark plugs. This is $3.35. This was $2.09. This training collar thing was $16.48. Oh man, it's so bad. I just saw it. I opened it.
Oh.
It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad.
Really?
This is XL apparently. This isn't even an M.
Oh.
May! It's so bad. I think the funniest thing about this is that I had it shipped to here and I didn't even remember to change the address so it didn't say our company name. But like, it's so bad, the quality. You can't even see and make out any of the logos and the stickers on the car. This is blurred and messed up. Like everything's blurred and messed up except the Tomei logo. Kind of see the Sammit logo there. Look, before it is SE, like SE70. Oh my gosh, I love this. Yokohama is Yokoma. If you guys actually got the Tomei collab shirt between me and Tomei, you know that this is crazy. The logo's too small, the shirt isn't even an XL. This is bad. It was $15.
Oh.
I mean, I guess that's cheap, but this is like a $2 shirt. Like it's bad, and the print is terrible. I can't get over that. So bad.
They copied our design.
Yeah. Notice how like
what the heck
Yokohama is Yokoma, and then like see what they did to before it, it's SE7.
Oh.
So it's like they put it in AI and then see how the flames are all
print.
different? No, but the flames are different design too. The flames, everything's different. And look, they blurred purposely like the FD logo. Interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's very weird.
The print's so weird.
But the only thing that's original is, yeah, don't smell it, it's gross. The main thing that's the same is like this logo and this. Everything else on the car is different. So they can't get in trouble with this, but then they copied this.
Is
XL,
it
by the way.
centered?
No, it's not. It's not even centered.
It's like this.
Yeah, this is terrible. Just be careful, guys. The only place you can buy genuine Sammit merch is obviously Sammit.net. Speaking of, go get those Christmas sweaters, but this is bad. It smells terrible.
The smell was terrible.
This bag is very interesting. This is another fuel-saving device. It claimed that this is an auto fuel economy, vehicle energy saving, car track gasoline emission reducer. So there's no instructions with it, but the listing for it said that these are magnetized oil auto fuel economy, and in the description it said simply click them onto your fuel lines and you'll save up to 20% in fuel. So it's the same category as this. This is totally a scam. There's no way this works. And we will prove this in a little bit. I have a simple test to prove it. What cracks me up the most though is it says that it's magnetic, but they include zip ties to hold them together because like they do kind of hold to each other, but it's very weak and they'll just fall off. So they include zip ties for you to zip tie it on, so it can't even hold itself.
What are they saying? The magnetic field is going to make the fuel run faster?
No, they're saying that it's going to save you gas. Like this says up to 30% you'll save in emissions by just plugging it in your cigarette lighter. This one says up to 20% if you plug it into your OBD2 port. So the theory is I guess these magnets on your fuel lines will somehow increase fuel efficiency. It's a scam. It's 100% a scam. But I've got a cool way to test this that we're going to be doing later on, so stick around for that. So we've gone and looked at a bunch of junk scams on AliExpress. These are replacement clips for any 2JZ VVTi or 1JZ VVTi coil pack. It comes with pins, it comes with all the there's everything you need to make a connector and repin it with new plugs. These are plugs that break all the time. The little tabs get, brittle and snap. So this is actually really cool. This whole kit of 5 cost me $5.93. And it came with everything needed except a crimper. Now, I'm sure if you got a crimper, you can figure it out, but that's awesome. And I highly recommend that all of you just buy a bag of these and keep them in the bottom of your toolbox, because you or a friend are 100% gonna need this if you have a JZX or anything with a 1J or a 2J in it. So that's a win. That's something actually useful from AliExpress. Something else that is very useful and cost effective is what's in this box. This are side indicators for a JZX 100. And recently, I've been actually using a lot of this stuff from AliExpress because drift missile, I don't care that it's not genuine because the headlights only last like what? 2 Mitsuris, if that?
Probably 1 Mitsuri.
Yeah. Now, the side indicators, they don't fit the best, but with a little bit of work in a heat gun, they fit fine. And
I mean, for your car, I don't think it's this fault. It's probably your car's fault because you've hit it too many times.
that's true. Now, for these, I paid $34. You can't even get headlights, like used, bashed up headlights with missing tabs for less than $300 right now in Japan. But you can get a brand new set of headlights. The last set I bought on AliExpress, which are already back on the car, I bought for $122. And they're actually really good. You guys have seen the headlights on the Chaser. They look brand new and amazing. And I just put LED bulbs in it. They're not HID ones. But these are like, they're whatever. Like, it's flimsy and everything, but it holds on. And I've had a set of these last on my car for a whole year now. And it's been pretty good, honestly. So there are good things like this. Now, one thing I will add is they got the connector wrong on this. So you do have to get the OEM one that came off your broken old ones and just switch out this part usually. Or you can get a belt sander and shave down one of these little tabs on the plug and then it fits fine. It's just they got the wrong connector mixed up here. So you just got to shave this tab down and it works fine. But yeah, for the most part, it's good bang for buck for anyone that has a missile and isn't going for that restored kind of car. And they make them for not just the Chaser, they also make center grills now. So those are some things that are good and useful. Moving into, there's another scam item.
What?
This is a D1 Spec item.
Oh, is it?
This is the D1 Spec fuel saver.
Oh, you just broke it.
This was actually expensive because of the D1 branding. This apparently is approved and authorized by D1. Remember how much these were, like $2? This single one alone cost $8. So it's quite expensive, but it did come with an Allen key, which is kind of nice.
So what does it do?
It saves up to 20% on fuel.
For your D1 Spec car.
D1 Spec Hyper Gauss. I don't know. Oh, look, it has Japanese on there.
究極の領域へ.
It says made in Japan, but it came in a package. It came in a package that literally says made in China, but it has printed on it made in Japan. Isn't that crazy? And once again, it's just probably got 2 magnets on either side of it.
And also has zip ties.
Yeah, and zip ties for some reason to hold it on, which is odd because it has 4 bolts.
Oh my goodness. Who is coming up with these ideas?
Well, the thing is they're selling it, so it means someone has to be buying them.
That is true.
Like for them to literally
because
have this.
they need to have a little mold for it, right?
Yeah, it just has this foam in here. And then on the other side is 2 magnets. That's it, and it's plastic.
Okay.
And it's D1 Spec.
20%.
20% saving in fuel. So if we got this, right, on your D1 Spec lights car, we just find a fuel hose here. There you go, that's a fuel hose. So there you go, D1 Spec. We did it. Official. This is kind of ridiculous. All right, we're gonna actually put this to the test. And it's a very simple, easy test. I'm gonna put all of these on and test them at the same time and prove to you that they don't work. There are scammy items on there. Be careful, and obviously don't believe anything, but the title of it literally says D1 Magnetizer Portable Universal Car Accessory Car Fuel Saver. Durable. Save 20% in fuel economy. With one, not four, but one. Next item. This one I'm actually pretty excited to see if it works. This is a brake fluid tester. So you're supposed to stick this in and it's supposed to light up all these lights here and tell you how much water is inside and whether or not your brake fluid needs to be changed. Did it come with batteries? I don't think so because it doesn't work. So we'll open that up and test it in a little bit.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not bad, right? It's not bad, right? It's just like a little zap. It's just like a little, ugh, you know? That's level 1. So I don't know if I could drive with,
Ooh!
oh, that scared me. The first thing I want to do is power the cigarette lighter thing on. I don't really want to connect any of this stuff to my cars just because there's a chance, like, you know, it might do some damage. Cigarette lighter would probably just pop a fuse, but I'd rather not even pop a fuse, so. Oh, look at that. A red light just comes on. That's it. That's all it does when you give it 12 volts. Kind of honestly impressive that it even does that. Let's see what's inside it. Plastic is pretty bad. It's still lit up. Took a while to go off. It's got a capacitor in there. Be careful with that. It's 100% a scam. So actually, before I do anything, let me just short out the capacitor real quick, just in case. All right, it's dead. It's connected to the LED, so it should have drained. But this circuit board, literally, this side is negative, this side is positive. It comes in. It's a very simple board. You can see that these two planes here pretty much go to the resistor, which then brings it over here and brings it straight to the LED. The resistor's there really just for the LED, but the capacitor is connected to the positive and the negative, which means it's gonna hold 12 volts for a little bit of time so that this just, when you shut off the car, stays lit for a bit and then dissipates. That's it. At least it's fused. It's kind of nice. The rest of it though, it's junk. It's fake. This does absolutely nothing. There's no chance in the world that this will do anything to your car. It's literally just taking 12 volts, charging it up with this little capacitor battery and emitting a little bit of light with this LED. That's it. Next thing I want to open is this. You should never plug anything into OBD2 port or OBD port for that matter, or a diagnostics port without knowing what it actually is and making sure it's a trusted device. There are some devices out there that if the boards inside are built incorrectly and create a short, it can kill your ECU. So let's crack this open and have a quick look. Oh, yeah, this is a scam. So what's really interesting is it has a little button here. But just looking at this board, they have this tiny little microcontroller here. Literally just goes to these micro LEDs here. None of these pins are connected or soldered. I don't know if you can see that. None of these pins are connected and soldered. The only pins that are is this one here, which is a ground, and then these two in the center. The rest of them aren't soldered to the board at all. And these are the data sending and receiving pins up here. So this does absolutely nothing. There's a good chance that if I grab my multimeter, I'll check these real quick. And if I can work out what's what, and I give it 12 volts on the bench, that we'll just see it do its LED thing, and that's it. Oh, look at that. It's saying it's reading my ECU, guys. Look, it's, oh wow, look, it's, the button does absolutely nothing. It says it's reading my ECU. Look at this. It's just gonna keep flashing like that and pretending. That's all it does. This little microcontroller, you can't actually, they've shaved the numbers off it, but this little microcontroller, literally if you follow the traces, is just receiving power and going out to the LEDs and telling them to flash. That's it. So this is a complete scam. Don't buy it, don't waste your money on it. Yes, it was only $2, but don't do it. Yeah, it's working. So the plugs do officially work. I have no idea what these are for. The plug stamping has A7TC HB FYGC on it. And this is the smallest thread ever. It's probably for some tiny like engine, maybe a whippersnipper or something like that. Just some kind of tiny 2-stroke or single or 4-stroke engine, I don't know. But I have no idea what that's for. I'll look it up later, but it works. Would it be a good reliable plug? I don't know, probably not, but still. Anyways, it works. I've set up a really simple, stupid demonstration here. We've attached all of these fuel-saving devices to this fuel line as it would be in your car. And we've put 3 liters of gas in this jug, and we're going to transfer it over to this using a fuel pump. Now this will be missing a tiny bit because it can't suck up every single drop and send it over, but it's okay because this is supposed to essentially add 20% extra to what comes out on this side, because that's the only way that bolting something like this to your fuel line could actually do something to the fuel to make it so that your car would have more fuel to use for what you put in the tank, right? Just think about it logically for a second. If you understand how a car works, how the tuning works, and the amount of fuel that is sprayed by the injectors at the point of combustion or where it is on the VE table, you know that that's not changing. This isn't affecting anything with the ECU, right? This is apparently affecting the fuel in your fuel line. So the only thing is if it was doing some kind of weird voodoo magic thing that was multiplying the fuel molecules and giving it more volume somehow, right? For what you've paid to put in the tank, right? That's the only way that this could do anything. So 20% extra would be like 3.6 liters. So by my calculations, we should end up with more fuel here. So let's fill it up. All right, she's filling up. I don't know. Put your guesses in the comments. Do you think this is gonna end up being more than 3 liters? This old Skyline pump is doing some work though. This isn't a genuine OEM one, so it's not like a D-Schwex one, otherwise this would be full by now. Oh, we're past the 2 liter mark. We're starting to run the sock dry, so I'll help by leaning it to one side. Oh, we're nearly at the 3 liter mark. We've pretty much gotten this thing dry, but we're just a little shy of 3 liters. I mean, I knew what the result was gonna be. These are a scam, they're a proven scam. You can find tons and tons of videos about them online, but I also just wanted to test the D1 Spec one because, you know, it's D1 Spec, so maybe it actually did work, who knows? But it's pretty safe to say that that definitely didn't work. What a whole waste of $6 all of that was, I think. Damn it, I wasted more than I thought. That was $12 on these things. They do absolutely nothing. The last thing I want to film is this brake fluid tester pen. I think this is actually really cool. It cost me like $2 or something, and all it does is it goes into the fluid, you turn it on, and it'll tell you what percentage of the fluid is compromised with moisture, right? That's something that a lot of people forget about when it comes to brake fluid. It does have an expiry date and it does absorb moisture. The Supra, it was changed quite recently in Korea when we had the new front brakes put on. So I'm expecting this to have somewhat of good results. When I stick it in, it's just saying 0. It's not saying, like, it's not going any higher, right? It's not saying it's 1, 2, 3% or 4%. Really, if you have anything in the 3 to 4% range, it's bad. So we know that's pretty good. So put that back there. I have some Seiken BF3 Heavy Duty Brake Fluid .3. We're gonna pour this fresh out of the can. Yes, our brake fluid comes in cans in Japan. Just a little bit, that's enough. It's enough for the test. Into my container, my clean container. I'm going to test right now with the brake fluid tester what percentage it's at. Stayed the same, didn't go up or anything. So now let's pour some water in there. Oh, it worked! It worked, look, we're in the danger level.
Ooh.
We're in the danger level. Okay, that's kinda cool. Oh yeah, look, I take it out. Well, we've confirmed that this works. Does it just work on water? Because it's just measuring how much current is flowing through the water between these 2 rods. Yeah, look, it's just straight water, it reacts. That's actually kind of a good, useful tool. It'll tell you right away. If you stick that in your brake fluid and that lights up like a Christmas tree, you know that you should flush out all that old fluid. Sawai-san just rocked up, and if you remember Sawai-san, he works at Tomei. Your Tomei staff, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been working there?
6 years, 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Pretty long time.
Yeah, yeah.
どうぞ.
Oh, thank you. Really?
Yeah, 偽物. It's fake. でもグラフィック見て。
すごっ。
違うんでしょ? It's like all wrong.
しかも汚いよね。
Yeah, it's really gross. Also, I ordered a black one, but it's blue.
Yeah.
I got this from AliExpress for $12. So kind of like expensive, I feel like, for a fake shirt in this quality, because this is like a $5 shirt. If that. You can take it if you want. A present, yeah, free.
No.
So this is vibration only, no shock.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's also alarm,
Yeah.
beeping alarm. And then this is the lowest setting.
Yes.
Lowest setting.
Yeah.
Well, this is 001, right? It goes to 100.
Very dangerous.
I try 50. It hurts so much. It's like number 1 is kind of like still a little painful, right?
Yeah.
Do you think if this was here, you could drive? If someone push?
Yeah.
You think drift? Same time? Like you think you could drive?
Yeah.
If this was going bzz, bzz, bzz. I don't think I could drive. できない多分走り。
無理だね。
無理だね。
こうなるね。
Maybe in FD, I'll have my spotter have this and I'll wear this. Oh God, that just scared me. The battery's going flat. Maybe, and then my spotter, every time I make a mistake, he can shock me. Imagine that in FD. It's like that. The only thing that we haven't been able to test today is this depth gauge. I can't find a battery anywhere in my shop, and the local convenience store doesn't have one. It's one of those really small kind of like tablet looking ones, but it's a digital tire depth gauge. So this probably will work fine, and it just kind of tells you how much of your tire you've used or what you've got left. So it's kind of cool for that purpose, and I'm sure it works. But should you go to AliExpress and buy any of this stuff? You know what? I'd say yes. Some of this stuff is actually pretty good. This, brake fluid tester seem to work quite well. These plugs and couplers I've used before, they work really well. These side indicators, as well as the headlights that I've been using on my Chaser, are good. Pretty much with all of these kinds of websites, you need to shop with caution and common sense, and maybe keep your elderly family members away from the website, just because there are a lot of scammy items that will take people's money and take advantage of them. So just be careful of those. Never buy these things. They're a total scam. All of this stuff aside though, let me know down in the comment section what's some of the weird stuff that you've either purchased or found on these online Chinese marketplaces. I definitely think I want to find some more stuff. So if you have anything in mind, definitely link it in the subreddit. And with that guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe, grab yourself some Christmas sweaters on Sammit.net, and I'll see you in the next one.